music, there's something about it. Ever since I was a little kid, I was drawn to it. Because I had speech problems at a young age, I used that as an expression, a way to communicate. And you could see me playing my kiddie piano at home, just having a blast. And now I'm still loving music, you know. Not only listen to it, but I create it. And that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about how music is so inspiring, you know. You can really tell someone's soul by listening to the music that they produce, especially if it's music that they are not getting paid for. It's something, just an expressive art form, and they're not doing it for the masses, because usually when you do it for the masses, you have to create what is popular at the moment. But if you're behind that keyboard or behind that drum machine, and you just dive deep into your soul and you put out what's in your soul onto the tracks, it's an amazing feeling. You know, I'm a videographer, but creating videos and creating music are two separate things, totally. You know, you're documenting real life for the most part. Some things are staged within video, but music, you are taking one sound and building upon and building upon and building upon and building upon. And what starts out that doesn't sound too good sounds really complete once you start adding all these elements. And that's what I love about it. I love being able to just go in my room and just start creating. I usually don't even have an idea of what I want to create. I just sit down and I just start jamming. Whatever God puts within me, I lay down, you know. As a young boy, I had some lessons in guitar, but gave that up for basketball. But I still continue, like I said, I still continue to make music because I love it so much. I remember when I was younger, real young, I recorded on a cassette, Jeff and the Revolution, and it was just me improvising. And I think that's important these days, because you don't see much of that anymore with the kids being creative like that. And it was just a way for me to express myself. And with video games ruling teens and young boys and girls, I think they should do something like that. Reach out and do something creative. 1997, you know, I would always say, oh man, I wish I had a studio. And things were so expensive back then. But now, with the internet and all that, you're able to have a home studio, and you can learn online. There are classes that you can learn online. You can learn how to mix, you learn how to master, you can learn different programs, and that's what I've done. I've taken the time to learn more about the music creation so that I can have a better product when I'm done with my songs. So that's been really fun to do. It's been a great journey, an eye-opening experience that has only benefited me in the long run. So in 2004, I released my first CD. It was a CD with a bunch of different individuals in Fresno as well as in the Bay Area. And then I've done some stuff with people in New York. And I think it's fun. I love collaborating with individuals. Here, it's amazing what you can do and how you can create with other people. And now what I'm doing now is I am just making tracks on my own. I don't rap, I don't sing, but I make instrumental tracks that I would say they are a mixture of hip-hop, soul, like electronic soul, and with synths. You know, I have really synth-based. I'm a huge listener of Prince music ever since I was little, since I was 9 years old, and I continue to listen to him. So I think a lot of his style rubs off on me. Not to say that I try to emulate it, it just, you know, after you hear something so much, you kind of gravitate to that. And that's another thing that I want to talk about is, you know, having your own style. I think having your own style is important because it identifies who you are, who you truly are, your true self. And if you're not copying anyone and you're doing what's within, that's something special. And that's what makes, you know, people like Prince special. He did not copy anyone. He did whatever he felt was in his heart. All the major folks, you know, they all have their original sound. I hope you learned something from this. I wanted to talk a little bit about music and my journey with music throughout the years that I've been doing it. It's been a blessing and it's been really helpful. It's really been able to help me understand myself, and it's a way to release stress too, you know. So if you have the opportunity to make music, go ahead and do it. You're never too old to do so. So keep making music. If you're making music, if you're thinking about making music, go ahead and start making that music. God bless.